Welcome to the All About Real Estate Marketing podcast. My name is Nina Doiron and I'm your host. If you're a real estate professional or investor, this is the podcast for you. I think you'll agree with me that a house is likely the largest financial asset for the majority of the population. And like any other product, it needs to be marketed in order to attract the right buyers so that it can sell faster and sell for more. So the objective of this podcast is really simple. It's to share with you the greatest marketing strategies and tactics in order to help you set your property apart from its competitors, and of course, ultimately to help you grow your real estate business. Hey, wow, February already. Are you ready? The spring market is just starting, and from what I've observed and read, it's going to be a hot one. There's no question about it. I am a big advocate of staging as a marketing tactic. And the experienced and successful agents already know the importance of this marketing tactic, and many are already using some form of staging service as part of their marketing strategy. They know that whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, staging as a marketing tactic plays a very important role. But things are definitely changing. There's no escaping it. Technology is moving at such a speed, and it's changing the way that we do everything. So much can be done virtually now. We can have virtual meetings with anywhere, with anyone really, anywhere in the world. We have virtual stores that we can buy just about anything now, anywhere in the world really. And we can experience things and places through virtual reality as well. How amazing is that, right? So the virtual world has also reached staging. And just in case you don't know what virtual staging is, it is a computer-generated two-dimensional image of the space in a house. So what happens is a photo of the room is taken, and the programmer then drops in paint color, modern furniture, and even features like crown molding and feature walls. And they can even cover up flaws. So these then become the listing photos that you would put online. And if it's done well, you have a great set of photos for your printed brochures, website, and MLS listing. But we're not going to talk about when it's not done well. You can research that online yourselves. There's a great number of examples out there of what not to do with virtual staging. So let's just assume that you have a great set of photos, that it was well done. So what's the problem, you say? Well, although your great photos may help you land your property on the buyer's must-see list, but what happens when they show up and the listing is nothing like what they saw online? What do you think will happen? Better yet, let's put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel? Would you feel like you've been misled and deceived? Would you feel as though you've wasted your time? And would you be disappointed? Would you still actually remember the pretty photos then, or would you only remember what you're seeing with your naked eyes? So the analogy that I always like to use is blind dating. I don't know if anybody listening has experienced blind dates before, or online dating rather. Online dating is a better example. So in the online dating world, you put up your profile photos, right? And like any digital space now, we put our best photos online. Some go as far as, using photos from like 20 years ago. People change. And then some go like really in the extreme and use photos of people who are not themselves even to represent their profile. And then what happens? You've been chatting with this person online for several weeks, several months, and then you set up this coffee date to meet this person in real life. And the person shows up, and he or she looks nothing like their profile photo. Just take a guess how well that coffee date is going to go, right? So the other example that I have that is probably more relatable, is the new construction world. So we know that their brochures are 100% computer generated because at the pre-construction stage, there's really only mounds of dirt that we can see. However, every builder then follows up with model suites that are fully staged and beautifully decorated. Why do you think that is? Because it's necessary. If you truly understand your target buyer, you know that the majority of people need to help to see the full potential of the property. They need to be enticed and romanticized. They need to fall in love with the space, and they need to be emotionally connected to that space. And today, the reality is that people lead very busy lives. They don't want to walk into a house and make that long list of things that they need to fix and renovate. They would much prefer and are ready and willing to pay extra for that move-in ready home. In fact, with housing prices the way that they are in the GTA, people come to expect a move-in ready home. So if your seller has been living there in their home for a while and have some outdated furniture and decor, buyers will not be able to see themselves or their belongings there, especially if the space is cluttered and filled with outdated and overstuffed furnishing. Professional stagers are in fact professional marketers. I bet you didn't know that. They help to package the house to appeal to the mass, and they provide an unbiased viewpoint to maximize the appeal of the home so that it will sell faster and more often for more money. Virtual staging appeals to the cost-conscious homeowner and, of course, the cost-conscious agent who introduced it to the homeowner. The tactic has low cost and often low value. As real estate professionals, we are each our own brand. Consider what you want your brand to be. Is it low cost, low value, to be misleading and deceitful? I bet that's not what you want your brand to be. These days, it is recommended that if you do use virtually staged photos, that a disclaimer must be placed on the photos. But what do you think? Would that turn buyers off? Would it turn you off? Would it in fact make you second guess what you see instead when you arrive? So to summarize, virtual staging is here, and it is cheap, but it can come at a cost to you and your brand. In this case, the real thing is still better. And in this day and age, the real thing sometimes is still better. When done professionally, staging can really help the property to stand out from the competition and help it to sell more quickly, and in some cases, garner more offers, leading to higher selling prices. So don't underestimate the power of good professional staging. It is a proven worthwhile investment in more ways than just ROI. And this is why staging as a tactic has grown in appeal and acceptance over the past 20 years. And this is why experienced agents have the real deal as part of their overall marketing strategy, because it works. So if you want to learn more about staging and how it works and how to incorporate it into your business, my next Staging to Sell Whatever Agent Should Know class is coming on Wednesday, March the 4th in Aurora, Ontario. If you are outside of the GTA, I am happy to connect you to classes elsewhere. So for the rest of you who are in and around the GTA area, to learn more about the course and to register, go to bit.ly/S2S0304. That's B as in Bob, it.ly/S2S0304. Until next time, bye for now and have an amazingly profitable February. Thank you for listening to this latest episode of the All About Real Estate Marketing podcast. If you like this episode and the All About Real Estate Marketing podcast, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and of course share. If you have a tactic that works well and would like to be a guest on our show, reach out to me via email. My email is in the description. If you would like to learn more about real estate marketing and staging, visit my website, also in the description, to find out when the next Staging to Sell What Every Agent Should Know class is scheduled for. Marketing doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it's quite simple, so long as you make it all about the buyers. So until next time, take care.